Yo, what's good YouTube? Today we're gonna look at the different types of vocals you can do when you record a song. This is something you can apply to any music genre. Last time we looked at how to set up a mic, and this is basically the next part of this tutorial. Today we're not gonna talk about mixing, but about recording different types of vocal before sending your track to a mixing engineer or before mixing it yourself. Let's not wait any longer and let's look at the different types of vocals you can record. First of all, we have the lead vocal, and it's your main vocal in your track, and basically it's the one that is more upfront in the mix.
I ain't letting it load. I'm up in the whip when I slap it and go. I'm stuck in a sauce, designer clothes, the cars, the wrist, it blings, I know.
This is a typical EQ for a lead vocal. Usually you want to cut the lows at about 150 and 200 Hz. You can also cut a bit around 200 or 300 Hz. And most of the time you want to boost the highs to give more presence to your vocal. So at about 3K and 5K, and also the air frequencies, which is the top highs of your vocals, and this is basically from 8 to 20 kHz. Depending on the music genre, you can add some effects to your lead vocals. For example, if you make drill, you can have some distortion for a very aggressive vocal. Let's now move on to the ad-libs or the background vocals. This is very popular nowadays, especially in rap, and basically it's just single words in between your lead vocals. Most of the time you want to EQ it more than your lead vocals, so you get rid of the lot of the lows and the high frequencies, so they don't take too much space in your mix. And of course you can play around with a delay.
Solo. Voilà.
Let's move on to some auto-tune ad-libs vocals. This is more specific to something melodic, but it can really add some vibes to your track. Usually you want to use some auto-tune, then you can play around with some overdrive, and you can also have some sort of telephone effects. For those vocals, you can add a lot of reverb and delay. It's important to mention that if you put a lot of reverb on your track, it's going to push your vocals backwards in the mix. So this is what we want here. Let's look at the stabs, or some people just call it dubs. This is basically some words you want to repeat at the exact same times of your lead vocals. And it's just to give more power and more punch to your lead vocal. It's important that they hit at the exact same time as your lead vocal. Let's listen to it on its own.
Dropping the packages. It's immaculate.
And let's listen to it with the whole beat.
Now backing it, tapping online, the fingers are back at it, whoa. Back on the M25 for a show, right for my family.
It's really subtle when you listen to it with the beat and the lead vocal at the same time, but again, it just adds a little bit of power to your lead vocal, some more impact if you want to. And of course, it's up to you, but you can mix it louder or quieter in the mix. It really depends if you want to hear them or not. Let's talk about the double tracks that you can call double tracking or dubs. For those vocals, you want to record again your lead vocal, and you're gonna basically have some slight variations, and as we saw it before, it's really gonna add a bit more impact to your lead vocal. Let's listen to a lead vocal with a double track.
La négativité dans le vaussaire. Je vous sers pas, ni les mains, ni les plavons, ni les...
Another thing you can do is to record again another take, and you can pan one take to the left side and the other one to the right one with your lead vocal in the middle of the mix.
La négativité dans le vaussaire. Je vous sers pas, ni les mains, ni les plavons, ni les seins, ni les tarots, ni les biens. Solo.
Usually we want to use this trick for the chorus to basically have a bigger sound for the chorus.
Dans le désert, la négativité dans le vaussaire. Je vous sers pas.
And again, this is a technique you don't want to use throughout your whole track. Why? Just simply because it's something you want to use to have some more impact and to have a bigger sound. So if you use it the whole time, you basically lose the point of it, if that makes sense. To finish this tutorial, we're gonna talk about gang vocals, and it's basically a lot of vocal takes stacked together. To have a realistic effect, you wanna stack many vocal takes, and also to go closer or further to your mic. So this way it's going to sound more realistic, and you can also use some different intonation. For example, a quiet voice, a voice more aggressive, etc. By the way, the language of this example is Turkish.
Hatırlarsın ben hatırladım. Çok korktuğum geceler vardı. Çok korktuğum geceler vardı. Çok korktuğum geceler vardı.
Effect-wise, I don't have much, just some EQ to get rid of the lows and the high frequencies, and some reverb and delay.
Geceler vardı. Geceler vardı. Geceler vardı.
Again, if you listen to it with the lead vocal and the beat, it sounds pretty cool.
Çok korktuğum geceler vardı. Çok korktuğum geceler vardı. Çok korktuğum geceler vardı.
That's it for today. I hope you liked it. We looked at the different type of vocals and hopefully it's gonna give you some ideas for your next recording. Let me know what you think in the comments and what is your favorite type of vocals. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. I will see you very soon for a new tutorial. Stay tuned, take care, bye bye.